While drones are no longer a novelty in our skies, the unmanned aerial systems are taking off with a higher purpose. WBIR 10 News reporter Rachel Wittel shows us how drones can save time and money in case of an emergency.
Taking off and scanning the skies is no longer the limit for drone technology.
They're not just a camera and a rotor.
Oak Ridge National Laboratory is revealing the vital role drones could play in disasters.
These sensors are sensors more than just 4K or HD cameras. You can put heat sensors on them, you can put chemical sensors, radiological sensors on them, pressure sensors.
Detecting more information in disaster zones than ever.
Using drones will be able to cut response times in case of an emergency, having them fly up over a scene and assess a vast area even before sending emergency crews in.
You don't have to put a man in a hazmat suit and send him downrange and in danger with a detector.
As director of ORNL's Unmanned Aerial System Research, Richard Lusk says this technology would have made a huge difference in responding to the Blount County train derailment in July, which involved toxic chemicals and fumes.
And you could put 2 or 3 of these up and cover a mile or 2 very quickly, and then locate that and feed that information back to a command center, which could then say, this is where these dangerous chemicals are, and set up a perimeter and start doing things right away, I mean within minutes.
If you were going to the train derailment, you would come in high and then see what you want to see, and then you would come right on down and get as close as we are if you wanted to get some real detailed pictures.
And during search and rescue missions, sensors that can spot missing people who couldn't be seen otherwise.
And they are being used sporadically right now. In Texas a couple months ago, floods, they used them for finding people that were stranded.
You could fly over and look down and you'd see their body heat and you could identify them even in total darkness.
But use doesn't start and end with emergencies.
You could see crop stress, success of what crops are successful, what are being infested, and it's a lot cheaper for farmers to use these platforms, and will be, than hiring an airplane or hiring a helicopter.
Turning a gadget into a life-saving device for less. In Oak Ridge, Rachel Wittel, WBIR 10 News.
Now, if funding allows, ORNL hopes to roll out this technology across state and local agencies within a year. Technicians also remind users, if you plan on buying a drone for personal or commercial use, make sure you have the appropriate license and permits.